Hello, Pauper people, and welcome back to a competitive video with the new version of combo walls that I'm using that also has a mix with elves. We are trying tonight to play it in a challenge. The overall goal is to have the best possible testing for the Paupergeddon. So the challenge is actually representing, let's say, better decks and especially better opponents. So we do not expect to do super well, but I want to gather information. Coming to the deck list, this is basically the same as my last video with the Trophy League of a few days ago, with probably only one modification, which is the addition of the fourth Priest of Titania and the reduction to two Beast Rider Vanguards. I actually tried in leagues multiple changes because on one side I wanted as many priests as possible, but I also wanted as many Beast Riders as possible. So I tried going down to 12 lands, cutting one Tinder Wall, but in the end, the best combination up to now seems to be the one that you see here. So just to go fast, we have 13 Forest, which is the usual number. The normal, let's say, Defender setup with has flex slots, basically only two Tinder Walls. And then the elves package that actually means only two Lanora elves and four Priest of Titania, coupled with a second Rothschild color. This because Priest of Titania can easily produce a lot of mana, so it's an ideal target for Freed from the Real or even Galvanic Alchemist, provided that we have the Rothschild to filter for blue mana. Concerning the overall strategy, we still have the two tac-tacs, so we are still trying to leverage speed. So we really like hands where we can deploy an early tac-tac and then chain a lot of big mana producers. In this case, we have, let's say, 4 additional ones. And the card draw package is basically the normal one, but we have only two winding ways, which is the minimal amount I would run, and two Beast Rider Vanguards. Beast Rider Vanguard is really efficient at digging and chains super well with the Priest, tac-tac, etc. Today the main changes we are trying are the sideboard slots. So compared to the one sideboard of the league, I started cutting down here and there to try as many cards as possible. In theory, I would like to side in only maximum 4 cards per matchup, but I already know myself, so I fear that in a few cases we will go to up to 6. So going one by one, the only 3 off that remained is the Masked Vandal, mostly against Affinity. Then we moved to 2 off the Hydra, because I noticed that we had some issues with fairies, so I want to have back scatter shots that of course then kind of combo with the Priest of Titania. In terms of life gain, I saw that Eliat Disciple was not super efficient. It could be working, but not really because of the casting cost. So I want to try today Essence Warden again, Elf to combo with the Priest, and for several matchups it can give us a very high boost of life. I'm thinking especially to Mono Black Sacrifice that is otherwise quite difficult for us to handle. We still have 2 Fairy Macabres instead of 3 against mostly Spy, because what I've seen meeting the deck multiple times in League is that we are as fast or faster than them. So we don't really need so many Macabres. And this leaves us the spot for the anti-removal package. First of all, 2 Hydroblast that are here not for KCS, but for Guttersnipe. I faced a huge amount of time Guttersnipe or Mono Red Madness. in leagues, and I always lost. It's really complicated for us to deal with it, and the only thing that might give us some hope is Hydroblast. Then, to cover also other forms of removal, we have a general Tamio that gives us a little bit of life and can be used in multiple occasions. So in this case, when we are going to side in the spells, most likely we are going to cut one or both the Winding Ways, and then depending on the matchup. That's all. Let's hope we will have a reasonable challenge, and let's go straight to match one. Oh, round one, and we start with an easy one. Beiko or Beiso, I don't know the correct Brazilian pronunciation, that will kill us with fairies, most likely. So we have a good start, which is a fast one. We should be able to have turn 2 and turn 3 Axebanes, assuming the first one will die. It might also happen that the Llanowar Elves die, and if this happens, we are going to be in a world of pain. Okay. Okay. Here we try to bait a spell starter. They do not bait. So now we try for the counter spell. Okay. This was unexpected. Probably they have cast out. Yeah. Our plan here is just to overwhelm. They have only 1-for-1 answers. We need to overwhelm them somehow, which is not trivial. The problem is Snuff Out. If Snuff Out was not there, we could really be in a better situation. So first of all, we try an overgrown battlement, and then we attack. Another thing that we need to take into account is that Snuff Out helps the beat down plan. Let's see if they kill something. So we are untapping and actually not doing anything. Let's see if they have another removal for the battlement. They do not. Third, okay. The good thing is that they have only apparently 2 lands and not much to do. Now we are going to resolve one of the. Okay, let's always bait spell starter first. They are thinking about it because Saruli represents an hungry mana source. Okay. So now we can resolve the Winding Way. I misplayed. Okay, but let's play in this way. Now we have another multiple color source. Now we are super dead to something like I cannot remember the name of -1/-1 to suffocating fumes. But I don't think it's played anymore main deck. They have the ninja as kind of mandatory. Now they might have a. Okay, I thought they were going to have a Fey. Now we have a lot of mana. So they need to kill the priest. They don't. Okay, so this is probably good enough. So first of all, we see if they have the counter spell. And they do. So now we are actually going for Beast Rider Vanguard into Drift into Reapings. We take back all our features. We attack for 2. Play this Aruli. Now we should have probably a good advantage this game. They know we technically have the kill. Yeah, the good news is that they are not attacking. So we go with multiple axe mates. They have the snuff on the okay. So I think here we go for another lead. Probably they have the counter, but it's fine. If they do not, we are going to build a very good advantage. And the second counter comes. Okay. So now we know they have one spell strutter and 2 unknowns. 2 snuff out, 2 counters already gone. Second phase annoying because now they could have another spell starter. Okay, we just wait. And they have the thorn. Oh no, okay. Now we actually kind of win also with just a invoker. Okay, this one is good enough to be tested. They can not counter it. The problem is we need to find one thing. But now they could have two interaction open. Now for sure they have two interactions open. This game is slipping away from us. The problem was the double snuff, double counter spell. Okay. We don't do it. We just do thoroughly. That possibly is going to resolve, and then we pass. I fear only two spells are not enough. Okay. So let's try. All of this is just a sort of big bait. And they probably have another one. So we are going to wait a little longer. Let's hope they don't have another mage. Chainer's Edict. That is kind of unexpected. Okay. Now we bait, but I don't think they are going to fall for it. They considered flashing back the chainers, meaning they might have interaction, but we are just going to try it. We are lucky. Okay, our read was correct. Okay, now what we have are, but we cannot play all of them at the same time. These here. I will say we just start with that. In this case, with Tamillos going on, we want to reduce a little the one drops, one winding way, and probably even a shield wall or a tuck tuck. No, the shield. So shield wall is good. Let's remove all the tinder walls. And we start with a proper 0 mana hand with Mulligan. This end is okay. We are going to put down this. It's very slow though. And we keep being slower. This actually was to punish us, having kept the Shiva Sentinel. Now they're going to snuff out it or whatever. There is no need to do it now. They can do it in their turn. Let's say that against such an opponent, we can reliable thing. They have one snuff out and one counter always. So if they cast down our guy, it means okay, here is the snuff out. The problem here is we miss the mana. We only drew. I mean, we have most of the deck costing 2 or less, and we only drew 3 casting cost cards. We really need a land now. Okay, in any case, we cannot play around spell starter. Here it comes. If they have the ninja or the thorn, we are dead. Okay. Now we need a land. And we concede. This was incredibly frustrating. Okay, I'm reshuffling a little bit to have more mana. We are on the play, which is good. Okay, we have a lot of mana. They are mulligan in this time. Really? Okay. Of course, now we are flooding. We play 13 land and we have already drawn 3. Now they need to play an untap blue. Okay. This is good because it leaves us. Of course, no one plays that card anymore, but we do find it. But we can resolve the lead. And we whiff in a dramatic way. So I'm already tempted to just concede. I mean, we had 5 lengths already gone, and we draw nothing. So we will start this match 0-1, this challenge 0-1. The only game we actually played. The problem is we had atrocious draws. Now they are ninjaing, which is okay. They are looking for a land, seemingly. Our problem is that we don't have anything. We need to draw another card or spell or something else. But yeah, probably okay. This is okay. Let's see if I don't think they're going to kill our elves immediately. So we can attack. They have to decide if they want to kill the elves or the Battlement. Oh, or now they can do both. And we can see. Okay, we lost. Fairies is a bad matchup, but we didn't lose at our opponent's deck. We lost to our own deck, which is incredibly frustrating, but it is what it is. Let's see what happens in match 2. Match 2 against Kemario, who is a known player. I have no idea what they are usually on. We are on the draw and we have another terrible starting hand, so we mulligan. And we get a worse hand, so we go to 5. We finally get a reasonable hand. Let's hope they are not on red. If they are on red, we are going to lose anyhow. If they are not on red, turn 3 we can do a lot of things. They are on elves. So this is going to be kind of fun. Depends if they have the priest as well or not. They have a lot of elves. A lot of elves. And this is going to make us relatively happy. Because we are going to have a gazillion of mana next turn, but we need our friend Winding Way, the biggest serpent, to help us. So let's see what they find with the Stampede. They find the Timber Watch, which could be an issue. They and 2 billions Quirions as well. Why did I play another Quirion? Okay. So right now we play these. Then we have 1 million mana. We play Winding Way. Okay. And we do find a lot of things. So we start with a couple of defenders. And then we play multiple blockers. We find our drift. We play the Beast Rider Vanguard. And we should have it. The first time I meet elves with this elves version of the deck. We are forced to block everything they are going to attack with because, of course, the whatever passes is lethal. We only need to keep. Oh, ship. So this is okay. I don't know why they put it here, not on the other one. So we need to block everything, and this is going to take plus 40 plus 40. So we have that. Okay, so I thought we had it, but we didn't. Super, super annoying. I don't think we are going to side in some life gain. We are going to cut one forest and one tinder. We are waiting, and I'm already stressed out. Okay, so let's see what we have. Okay, we have a reasonable hand with double battlement turn 2. This time they are mulliganing. We could actually have Priest and Battlement turn 2, because the Priest could be more mana. They might have brought in gut shots, which is okay to me. So here we go, double battlement, since they didn't play anything turn 1. We do not have much, so we will play the priest next turn. So they have one priest of their own. We keep drawing really bad stuff, but let's see. 5. Okay. It's funny because we should be in average faster than them, but we keep drawing really bad stuff. Here we have the Orochi. We play Orochi, we hope not to die, and we hope they play at least a couple of elves, because in this way we have the kill. If they instead play only a big okay, okay, a big, I will tell it, Hydra, we might be dead. Okay, now we should have the kill, unless they have something amazing coming out. We are fine with the big Hydra. And of course, they had also the big Hydra. Take 13, and we just win. Even though we were kind of slow because it was just a turn 4, turn 5 win. Okay, do we really want the mana? I don't think we want. Well, on the play maybe, but we also want the Timberwall. We cut one Silver Sentinel just because it's slow. Of course, I meant on the draw, not on the play. So the mulligan again. We have a reasonable hand again. This time they have the elf. Okay, when you wait on 2 is good. They obviously find a Hydra. Here we are just going with a single elf. Okay, another Hydra, arranging hunter, and a couple of elves. Here we are forced to play one elf of our own. We need to play an Axeman, but then we just have to hope. Because we have a little bit of life buffer, we have infinite mana, but we needed to find a kill condition. Now they are most likely playing the Avenging Hunter. Yep. Please deck. Okay. So here I think we try first the Galvanic Alchemist, just in case they might want to concede. Of course they don't. So we untap and now we have a lead that gives us the kill. Okay, double kill. So we managed to win and they concede immediately. Okay. We are 1-1, losing a very weird game 1. But the strategy kind of worked. And yeah, the Essence Warden actually gave probably us a turn. So let's see what happens in match 3. Ready for match 3. We are most likely, yeah, around the middle of the board. And we're against Jonax, a name that is totally unknown to me. We open yet another very bad hand with Mulligan. We get an okayish one. I don't love to rely on turn 2 winding ways, but it's fine. Technically, we have 8 battlements, so we should almost always have one in hand. Opponent is also mulliganing. Okay, we start with our Saruli, and let's see what we are going to face. Okay, forest. Oh, unexpected. Okay, so here we are going to do another Saruli into winding way, so it's most likely spy. We should be faster, especially on the play. We are kind of close to a T3. We have everything, but we need another Quirion to win. But it should be reasonably unlikely for them to win turn 3, since we were on the play and they mulliganed. Okay. This is quite a good start. Now I'm feeling we are on the actual mirror. That's really kind of weird, but it's even better for us. We have the kill next turn. Now, of course, if they have the mirror, they could try to have a turn 3, but it's really complicated one. No. Okay, they are on spy. And they did not find much, but they did find a queen. This time they get everything. But luckily for us, we have the win, so we start with a secret door. Into infinite mana. Let's see if they scoop. I don't think there is anything that they can have. I risk it with the free just to go faster, since we do need to go through the secret door. We even play tuck to have more mana. We start digging into the Mad Mage, which is the one with more, let's say, dig power compared to the number of activations. Maybe they concede. Yes. Okay. We are 1-0, and as importantly, we won the first one. So here we just side in a couple of fairy macabres. I used to, well, I used in the couple of leagues I did, I actually had up to 3 fairy macabres. But to be honest, we are fast enough not to really need them. Then the question is, if we side out even a 4, I would say we go risky. We side out 1 forest, 1 shield wall sentry. Shield wall sentry because it's the slowest cast in the deck. We do want all the spells that finds macabre. So the drawing cards, the beast rider bangers, and the drifts. The alternative could be to side out 2 shield wall sentinels and keep 1 forest in the deck. But Wolf Spy is way less, let's say, prone to attack our mana generators, so we can keep more one-landers. Yes, this is very, very good. Even in case of 1 Mesmeric Fiend. 2 Mesmerics could kind of be a pain, but so let's see how many they have. They have 0? Okay, but they have double land grant. Oh, no, 1 is there. So 1 Sago is gone. Then from the Mesmeric on, everything is doubled except the lands. 6 so Sagus counts twice. Ship. They have a Sago. Should be more or less correct. Okay. So we go Lanor. Now they are going to Mesmeric away, probably our Axbane. No. Into Sago. So these might mean they have drawn a spy. Yeah, okay. This doesn't do much. Probably the card to take out is Quirion. If they take out the Quirion, we are most likely winding way into drift for the Macabre. They didn't, so actually we have a shot at killing them. Very possibly we are getting anyhow. Okay. So with we played the forest. No, it's okay. With 2 Quirions, we have 2, 4, 6. We have the infinite mana, but then we need to rely on winding way to win, which is a little bit too risky. So we just winding way first. Okay, and we get a reasonably good hand. Now I think We might try to win. Because this is 3, 6, 8. They might have snuff out. If they have it, it's fine. I didn't actually check if the Wendy. Oh no, but the Wendy took 4 creatures. Had milled the Freed. That would have been quite embarrassing. And we have the win. Let's see if they give it as soon as we do. Yes. Okay, we won the match against Wolf Spy. That is, I think, favorable for this version because we are very fast. And of course, we were lucky enough to win on one side the die roll and on this side to find the turn 3 kill. 2-1. See you guys in match 4. Back to the challenge. We are waiting for our round 4 to start. We are back up in 15 positions. Our only loss is number 1, as kind of usual. So this should help us our breaker. So now we are on the draw against Martani and we have an hand we cannot keep. Could be kept, but it's super risky, so we are going to mulligan. This one is definitely better. We put down the Alchemist, that is the slowest card. So let's see what we are on. Okay, Madness Burn. Madness Burn can be hard, but it's definitely better than most of the version of Burn. Let's see if they have, okay. So here we are going to do, okay, this is good. If they don't kill the priest, we are in a relatively good position. Let's say the good side is that they are playing the artifact version. Okay, they have the Galpast. That usually is slightly less problematic for us. So here we go Quirion, we untap. Let's see if they don't kill the Quirion. We go lead, we do not find anything. That is, let's say, unfortunate, but we just deploy most of our hand. Next turn we are going to probably try a Battlement, depending on what they do. Okay. We are at a reasonably high life total, but now they are starting to outdraw us. That lead was really a poor one. Let's see if they seem not to have a land. Good. Well, relatively good. Okay. So now we try the winding way. We get a slightly good one. We are technically having the kill next turn most likely, but the tac has to survive. And they do not have to leave mana open for a bolt. They have another kitchen imp, which is okay. Let's see if they also get Okay, here we block everything. Any bolt is going to kill. Well, maybe they, yeah, also the galvanic. So there's no point in not blocking, and they kill it. We found a lead that really doesn't give us much. But I think 13 lives. So we are going to play a Tinderbolt. To Adrift, to another Ceruli. We attack. In this way, we hope to force them. I don't know if they saw the Orochi. Yes, they see. They know they have. Okay. Run off the veins. We go to 9. We are virtually at 7. Six. That guy's back. Ship. They have the untapped land. The untapped land is a problem. Let's see. Okay, first of all we play the tac. The Tinderbolt, sorry. It will be nice if, okay, they don't kill in response our, so we just try to go for it. Okay, we have it. Well, no, I wasn't sure about it, but apparently they have sixth. So now we can secret door them, hopefully. I mean, secret door is still a liability being sorcery speed, but we need to. Okay, we basically have the kill now, provided we can at least draw once, but it should be the case. Just to be sure, we twisted color one of the imps. Then we double scry and we keep both. We just go roast and card, play these into Saru these on one other imp. We get our drift, and now we have one. Okay. I don't think we need to do anything else. We just go get our invoker and we kill them. Okay, this will take a few clicks. We need 64 mana total. Let's see if we can do. We are getting 6 or something per 28, 35, 42. I'm not sure if this is enough, but we'll see. 2, 9, 64 and spare. We can actually tap the blue mana. We should tap the blue mana first because with Orochi on the board, green mana is better than blue mana. But I just am used to go to the bottom of the mana pile. Okay. So we win the first one. Now, what we can play? We can play Essence Words, Scattershots, Tamillos, or even we could play the Vandals or the Hydras. These are way too many cards. I want to see what could be useful. First of all, I'm doing something that I usually don't do. I check on Goldfish. Amantes, is this no all the types or bah, because we will never distinguish them. Because this is Gattes Snipe, yeah. Is there some other Rakdos Madres or something to distinguish it? No. That's annoying. So I don't know if they have things in the sideboard to deal with one once. So we want for sure the Tamillos, we want the Essence Wardens, we want the Scattershot Archer possibly. So what we are going to cut are one Tinderball, one Orochi, one Shieldball, one Drift, one Winding Way. Let's try both Winding Way. These are a bit too many cards, but we still have 40 and we have a lot of things, a lot of elves. They haven't seen, I think, the All Elves package. No, yes, they do. And we start with the All Elf package, but we forgot to draw lands. Twice. Okay, this is okay. Let's hope they do not have duress, but this game is probably a complicated one, especially because we just bottomed one forest and we have another one after 2-0 landers. This happened already against the fairies, I think, and this is really not funny. Probability of this priest to survive are minimal. But 3 damage for a priest are quite good. They seem not to have. Oh no, they have it. Mana and artifacts. Okay, but grab the price for a land is not bad. So now we can deploy a little more. Gain the hope is that they kill something because we don't need much there. They don't. Another grab the price. Grab the price is one of my candidates for a ban. Not for this deck, but for the mono-red one. I would probably prefer the Gutter Snipe, I'm not sure which one. Or the Sneaky Snacker as well. Okay, we get Essence Warden into Lead the Stampede, and let's hope we get something. We get the something which is not much, to be honest, but at least we get 1 life. So now we see if the Warden can be useful in this matchup. And they do have the end of festivity, so now we're going to change our. Okay. Our setup. This I wasn't sure about. Oh, yeah. So here we are forced to Axebane. Probably the Axebane is going to die. Even if it doesn't die, we cannot do much, I think. So we got to 8, and I think we are going to be bolted somehow to death. Could be Gall Blast, Lightning Bolt, Vampire, or the rest is fine. Are they worried about the possible Weather Storm? Because there is no need to play the rest now except if they have the kill. Actually, it could be that they don't have the kill and then they are deciding if they can allow the Axebane to survive, meaning they have only 1 burn spell. Okay. And we draw nothing, but at least we can block. They have only 2 cards. We pretend to have something in hand. Now, assuming our interpretation was correct and they had only 1 bolt, now they need to. Okay. They had multiple balls. Or they drew the one they were missing. Okay, these we couldn't do much. Now we needed to rethink the whole cyber plan. So actually we are going to go the reverse. So we put away a lot of elves. We bring in the vandals, the winding ways. Let's say one hydra. So we needed to put back those. Let's put back all the priests. We told the priests 38 creatures. The question is, do we want another non-one toughness guy? The answer is most likely yes, but then the question is which one? Hydra or Shadow or Vandal? Let's try the Vandal. Hydra is. Let's try the Shadow. I'm not super sure about this one. And we start as usual with my, also this game is gone because we are going to mulligan again to 5, and of course we don't find the land. So now we try, but we are dead. We need to find one land. This is incredibly unlikely to happen. Let's hope we get one land immediately. Of course we don't, but this is not too bad. So this will be the second match we lose to mulligans or waves or things. That, I mean, I played dozens of games of testing. This happens very rarely. And we happened already 4 times in 4 matches. Now they are thinking if they need to kill the Saruli. Okay. So now it will be really nice to find a land. Okay. Let's see game at Saruli. Yes. So these Tamios allow us to kind of neutralize half of one card of theirs. Now the hope is that they don't have the Galvanic. If they don't, we might have a shot. They could even have any normal bolt plus end of festivities. No, they want to kill another. Okay, now they are changing their plan. They do have the land, most likely. Yes, okay. But now we are not in a totally terrible position. We need a good winding way. We get a reasonable one. Ah, shit. Sorry for... I didn't notice we didn't have the creature in the sideboard. In the graveyard. But in any case, I would have not played anything. We are already to 11, and they have 7 cards in hand. We are dead next turn. Obviously, we do not find anything useful. And now we need to pray not to die. But I doubt. They haven't used anything and they started bolting us already. Galv to us, to our face. Oh no, normal bolt, but it's the same. We are dead. They are probably making just a show of it. And here we are. Okay, 2-2. And we lost once again to incredibly bad starting hands. Or luck by opponent, because the double end of the festivity was also not... I cannot think of any major mistake. We made apart this bundle here, but it was totally useless. We cannot mulligan so much. Okay, let's see what happens in game 5. And here we are waiting for match 5 to start. We drop to 27. Okay. For the moment, this challenge is giving us questions more than answers. No, sorry, yeah, that's correct. Crouching Peak. We want to play first. We keep this even though it's kind of sketchy. This might be an error. I'm not sure. I kind of traumatized by so many mulligans in a deck that is full of 1 and 2 drops. Okay. Okay, this could be another elf, but now we have lost the fast start probably. News is they cannot most likely play a priest now. Yeah, elves. Multicolor one. But for us it's kind of good, because now we have the priest advantage. If we can cast it. Okay. They also have 1 priest. They could have mesmerics. Only two cards in hand is not bad. Okay, here we go, yeah. Of course, we are not going to play an elf, but we play the Orochi. Okay, next turn we are going to have the kill in multiple ways. Let's see if they have Hydra plus Quirion. Timberwatch is a little too late. We get a full 4 hits, but okay. And we have one unknown card in hand. So, let's see. This is a billion mana. So I can go for. They seem to have F6. I think I go with the Alchemist. I don't think there is anything they can have that stop us. But we went super cautious, let's say. We lead and we find multiple good things. So we play first of all a secret door, then we play. Okay, they concede. Okay, against elves. I think we don't bring in anything this time. It's unfortunate because this league, for the moment, we had only one very bad matchup. Well, not even very bad. A bad matchup, round 1. All the rest were doable, but we had quite a bit of variance in the starting end. Now I need to decide if this is just variance or something worse. Okay, talking about it, we are going to mulligan this end. Okay, we get a good one, and we get the Valakut, which is quite important. So here we start once again with Asaruli. Okay. We are forced to go priest anyhow, even if they have their own priest. Yeah, unfortunately this is the case. Okay, but we cannot play the queen. Now let's hope they do. They have the counter. No, so they have only 3 castles. Well, anyway, that finds the Findor and the Mixborn Hydra, and they go immediately with the Hydra. Can be 4, 6, 7. Okay. So here I think they seem to have the counter. Into Invoker. They do have the counter. So now let's see which kind of counter. Private. Yes, okay. So now we make them. Now we hope to find something. Yeah. So technically we end the win next turn if we survive. Is dead. I don't know what they could have, so I just don't block. Okay. So here we are forced to go for a reveal line. Okay, they didn't have anything. Okay, we won once again against elves. We are 3-2, and let's see if we can get something. Let's see a positive results in match 6. Oh, Luffy, as usual, is crashing with affinity. Ready for match 6, the last one for this challenge that is relatively small. We are 22nd, close to the bottom of the 3 tours. So I think we must win. We are playing against Than. That is a name I don't really recognize. We are on the play, and we have a good hand. Well, at least one that we don't have to immediately mulligan. Let's see if we can develop. Opponent is possibly not there. No, they are. So we start with our Saruli and let's see what we are facing. Maybe. Mountain is not exactly what we wanted to see. Let's see if they have the light in what they do. If this is gutter snipe, we have basically no chance. Okay, no, it's another. So here we are going to get a drift. See if opponent kills the Quirion. It should. They do not have another bolt. This probably grab the prize. They are. Okay, this is the other 2/2 flyers, but it doesn't have haste. Okay. So now, so if we play, it's 2, 4, 6. We miss one for the kill. So we are going to go for a lead. We need some form of gas. Okay, we get everything that we need. Now they have to kill both the Quirion and the Orochi. It's weird that they didn't kill the Orochi in the first place. I'm not sure if this guy here is worth the slot. Okay. We really want them to tap out. Possibly not killing. The Orochi arms is fine. We are 12. And they do kill the Orochi. I think we then kill their guy. Ojuka was not exactly the card we wanted to see. So can we now win? Let's think. Oh, okay. I play Axebane, then play another Quirion. I untap. I have 4 mana plus 2, 6. I get Shitwell Sentinel. I need to untap again. I have only 3 mana. Okay, so I play another Quirion. I play the Axebane. Then I have 8 mana. I can have okay. I play the Quirion. I play the Axebane. Untap once. I play the Shieldwall Sentinel for tack, tack. I need to untap once again. I have 5 mana, 7 mana, tack, tack, and Axebane are I think I'm short of 1. I need to redo the math. Allora, I play the Quirion. Then I put with 3, I play the Axebane. I put up, I have 4 mana. 4 mana, I play the Shieldwall Sentinel. I have on top. I have 5 mana. Shieldwall Sentinels are 4 mana. No, sorry. Okay. Oh man, Quirion. And Axebane. I untap 4 mana, Shieldwall Sentinel. I untap, I have 5 mana. 7 mana. I kill these and I play the Tack Tack. And then I play Tack Tack. I have 4 left and I think I have it. I really hope I didn't mess. I was kind of thinking to having to recast the Axebane. Sorry guys, it's 11 p.m. 11:30 p.m. and I need to think. Okay. So this was not a complicated line, but I was just keeping in my mind the idea that I had to play the Axebane again, so I can play. They didn't see the elf package. On the other hand, we want the Tinder Wolves, at least one. So let's try only the life gain. So we cut the winding ways, we cut one Tinder Wolf and one Shitwall Sentinel. Let's try this way. And then we try to decide if the if we draw them. If the Essence Warden would have been better as something else. The Mulligan to 6. Okay, we start with Llanowar. Let's see if the Llanowar dies. Sneaky snack. So now we try a fast Axeman. Problem is that, as usual, we have drawn way too much cord stuff. Let's hope they do not have the Fiery Temper. Of course they have the Fiery Temper. And of course they have the mandatory grab the prize. Here I need to develop mana. Let's see if the priest survives. Yeah, because they basically played 4 cards. Sorry, they used 2 cards to draw 4 cards, do 3 damage, and play a Sneaky Snacker, all for 5 mana. They have another Fiery Temper. Now we need a Quirion. We don't, but okay. This is okay. We get this Ruli. Got 10. And we keep drawing very badly. Let's see if they kill the Sarun. They don't. So we try to leave open the reaping. Ah, this is bad. We are dead. They have another bolt. So we should have played the tuck tuck. Yeah. With the tuck tuck they would have, yeah, might have misplayed. We still don't know if we want the scatter shot. Let's try a lot of low casting cost stuff. We have double SS wood. We have double Tamillo. We don't have anything to do with with that mana. So we start with Aquarium, because if it dies, it's okay. We basically drew half of the sideboard cards we put in. And we start missing stuff. Maybe I should have Mulligan Descent. I'm not really sure. So we need, we need a lot of stuff. I think we sideboard out too many things. So unusual that they have done nothing. We have a lot of mana, but we do not have colored mana. Yeah, we don't need to play the other Quirion yet. They seem not to have Madred's outlets. That seems weird. Okay. We really need the one winding way. Sorry, lead the stampede. Okay, also the Orochi is not too bad. Okay, this is fine. If we don't find the lead very, very soon, it's going to be a problem. Okay, this is almost as good as a lead. We can, what is the, we can change stuff, but we need to find something fast. Do we get another essence sword then? Yes, why not? And we unfortunately are forced to pass. But then we will have at least another card draw. Okay. Essence sword, they are doing their job. Oh, okay. So we start with this. We get a drift. We get the freed. I think, yeah, we go all in. This is really amazing. Oh, but now we just attack. The essence wardens are really doing their job. The point is flooded. And we win. Okay. So in the end, uh, we ended up for 2. I don't think we can make into top 16. Let's hope. But we should be top 32 for sure. The aftermath of this challenge is that we had all doable matchup. One bad matchup was the first one against Basil with blue black, but actually we won game one, which was the only one we played, and then we were killed by mulligans. And we lost again game three, but also game two against Black Red Madness with Galvanic Blast due to a lot of mulligans and non-functioning and the whiffs. We won all the rest though, so I think we could have kind of easily gone 5-1 with a little bit of additional luck. We had one turn three, I think, that is luck, but we easily won all the easy matchups, and we always lost 1-2. So in the end, a positive challenge. All the cards in the sideboard seemed okay, so I will try more this list in view of the Geddon. Thank you for watching. I'm not going to wait to know how I did place. I will probably see it tomorrow because now it's almost midnight here and tomorrow I have work. So thank you again. See you in the next video. Thanks for supporting me and ciao.